Yeah, what's good, family? It is I, your host, Dr. Donovan Livingston, aka D Live, here for another rendition, another edition of EDU 101's coveted open mic experience. If y'all here, if y'all had a good time this semester, make some noise.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love it. We love it. We love it. Now, we couldn't get together in person, but it's all good because hip hop allows us an opportunity to think on our feet, to create something new, to make a way out of no way. And so that's exactly what we're here to do. This is going to be a virtual open mic experience like no other because we are like no other, straight up. So it's been a pleasure to be your professor this semester. It's been a pleasure to be a member of your family and your community. And I'm really excited to see all that you all have worked on and will bring to the table. Now, real quick, just a little housekeeping, just so you know what's up for this open mic experience. Every student in this course has written and will perform one piece of their choice that they wrote, either for the course or something on their own. You will hear from everybody before the show is done, and you will hear what our collective community believes about ourselves, about the community we're a part of, and how we want to shape it from now until the end of time. So without further ado, all right, we're going to get this thing popping. Got a crazy list of performers ready to rock the mic. If y'all ready to rock the mic, when I say hip, y'all say hop, hip. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. If we going off vibes alone, y'all already killed it. So let's get into this thing. The first MC up to the mic is none other than my man Damari, aka Big Foe. EDU 101, make some noise for your boy Big Foe. Woo woo.
Woo!
Big Foe.
Yo. All right, I'm gonna be rapping about this verse is about my rap name, how it came up, you know? All right. You know me as Damari, but they call me Big Foe. Hard body, I'd kick a dough. Have you outside while I was running, no trench coat. Every time I'm posted, throwing a Big Foe. From Miami, but I stay in Broward. Don't try me, I ain't no coward. Don't pay your dues, I got people that'll lay you down. Don't act funny, this ain't a joke. I'm social, but this ain't Facebook, you just can't poke. Bow!
Let's go. Make some noise for Big Foe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna look you up next time I'm in the MIA, big homie. That's what's good. Putting on for Wade County, Broward, all that good stuff, man. That's what's good, bro. That's what's good. Thank you for bringing that energy and getting us started. Y'all feeling good out there? If y'all feeling good, let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Foe, thank you for kicking this off in style, man. We appreciate you. All right. Up next, we have another phenomenal, young, talented MC step into the mic. He goes by the name of MC, otherwise known as Matthew Call. Make some noise for MC, y'all. He's going to tear it up. I know it. Woo!
All right, let's do it.
MC.
All right, so this is a piece called The Miseducation of Matt Call. All right. Don't ask questions, just comply. If you don't, you won't have a job to apply. The classroom is safe, we all in this together. Till if you fall behind, then it's whatever. Not everybody fits the mold of school, but we assess our worth by majority rule. The game is rigged, some don't get a chance to play. The ones that need the most help be the most betrayed. We all got the same stakes, but the odds ain't the same. Some dealing with problems for stuff they ain't even to blame. With power comes a chance to make a positive change. But you made too many promises to keep, and we're the ones that feel it. Ain't that strange? Memorizing facts and formulas seems like there's no end. But all some people want is to know what one day normal is. Sad to walk around the halls and see so much potential when you know the school views some people as non-essential.
Woo, let's go. Make some noise for MC, y'all.
MC.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Spitting that truth. The miseducation of Matthew Call. That was fire. I really love what you said about using your power for positive change. It's a wonderful takeaway and wonderful thing for us to remember as we, come into power, finish school, get jobs, and all of that sort of thing, how can we use our power and influence as a force of good? So thank you for planting that seed for us, MC. We appreciate you, yo. Much love to you. Much love to you. Now, we going right back to my man. He's new to Wake Forest. He's new to WFU, but he's not new to being that dude. All right. So I want you to make some noise for my guy, Jake Lavaria, aka Jada Rich. Make some noise for my big homie from Indiana. Woo!
Woo, 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 woo.
Yo. All right. Jada Rich. And I'm doing my rap about miseducation. Just talking about you kind of feel like putting myself in back in high school, kind of like how I felt through those days. Sitting in class all day, learning the same stuff, history, math, English, and science, enough is enough. Constantly miseducated and misled through teaching. They mold our minds at a young age, constantly speaking. Felt like I never learned about what happened in the past, always confused but too scared to ask. Show up to school just to get misled, word of Lamore if I just stayed in bed. We learn about wars, Christopher Columbus, and lots of white history, but what really happened back in those times will always be mystery. Never learn about Black history, the fact that Columbus killed a whole people. We talk about the good and the great, but never the evil. Then there is math, X's and Y's, and many equations. Learn all of this junk and still don't know how to fill out a job application. Don't know how to file taxes because there isn't a class, but students don't worry, show up to math and keep learning about stats. Useless information that many of us will never use. Many of my friends dropped out just to turn to substance abuse. It's a sad story for many students. No motivation for school, we all just feel clueless. We are taught to go to school and sit behind a computer. This ain't nothing I'm gonna use in the future. Show up to school just to get misled, word of Lamore if I just stayed in bed. That's it.
Woo, my man, he said that's it. He said that's it. Dropped the mic and stepped away. He pushed away in his roller weights. I see you, bruh. Make some noise for my boy Jada Rich one more time, y'all. Ow! My man. Yes, really poignant stuff there, speaking on the miseducation and the ways in which school is often misaligned with the things we actually need to learn to function in life in this capitalist society. So Jake, thank you for bringing that real, as you always do, my guy. We are blessed to be in your presence, my man. Now, speaking of being blessed to be in a presence, I need y'all to go absolutely crazy for the first lady of EDU 101, our queen, the truth, who's about to rip the whole mic to shreds to smithereens. Y'all make some noise for LaBatty. Ow!
Woo, 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 woo.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm LaBatty, and this topic don't have a title, but it's about like what I did on the weekend. So I guess weekend shenanigans. There's some inspo from Toby No Big League. And I'll start. Okay. She's saucy with it. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Just know it's about to be a bad flick. She's so influential, A. My flow's influenza, hey. Hit the stage, cue the beat. I'm the potter, you the clay. See, if I was you, I'd pick me. I hustle like Nipsey, I weigh a 6-piece, yet the flow smooth as whiskey. Expectations through the roof, and rehearsals with a vision. Can't be aloof. Giving attention to this side hustle, I always had it in me, just took the side road. About to be a whole model in a show. With intentions to entice an audience, giving birth to a feat, I call it confidence.
Let's go. That was so smooth, yo. I got a whole Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni, Still I Rise vibe. That was fire, yo. Make some noise for LaBatty one more time. So grateful to be in your presence.
Yes, sir.
So thankful to have been able to learn from you this semester. Just a pleasure to grow alongside you. We appreciate you and all that you bring to this space, homie. Consistency like no other. Thank you very much. Make some noise for LaBatty one more time, family. All right. And keep that same energy for my big homie, BigK. Kirk Holton, come to the stage, my guy. What you got for us?
All right, hey guys, I'm BigK. I'm doing a piece called Too Many, and it's about a problem that has been affecting schools and students all over the country, but it kind of goes unnoticed these days. Too many. When I heard the news, 27 young lives gone, families that can't move on. Ricos, Engel, Richmond, Lewis, and Posner. Only a few names remembered to us, but what about the ones that aren't us? What about the families that lost their little girl or boy? Why must that shooter destroy? Such young lives lost that day, and we feel it was only the beginning. Countless tragedies struck after, schools expunged with laughter. We'd hear a new story every week on the news, but no one could diffuse. These sick people go on and on, taking the lives of our future leaders and teachers. Everyone says you learn from your mistakes, but what did we learn? What did our schools learn? That we aren't safe in a place of learning? What did our parents learn? That the kids could be struck down by a coward any minute? What did our country learn? What did our country learn? We learned how to support after the travesty happens. Why can't we stop it from happening? We learned to comfort the families that are grieving. Why can't we stop that from happening? We're vulnerable, but not irrecoverable. We are strong, but things have gone wrong. I challenge you to think about how we can protect our fellow students, protect us, and never let it happen again.
Whew, man, make some noise for BigK, y'all. BigK bringing that truth, spitting that real, man. We need to get you on the Senate House chamber floor or something, man. Somebody needs to listen. And I think the title is apt, to say the least. When I say two, y'all say many. Two?
Many.
Manny.
Too many school shootings. Nothing is being done to quell or curb the culture of violence that is sort of plagued us through this fight over gun control. And I really appreciate you for bringing that to the fore, especially in an education space where school shootings and what happens in a classroom are tragically, seem to always be intertwined. So BigK, thank you for bringing that real to the space. We are moving right along. And what I need you to do as we move along, I need you to keep that same energy going for my big homie, Justin Williams, AKA Juice. Ow. Juice, come to the stage, man. What you got for us?
Yo, basically I'm gonna be doing this. I wrote this for my mom, just thank her for all she's done for me. Basically just like a little thank you to her. Yeah, I'm Juice, Justin Williams from Florida, Tampa, Florida. Let's go ahead and get into it. Through the ups and downs, you always been there for me. All the wrong I've done, you showed me that you care for me. I know being a single mom wasn't easy, and you had days that you wanted to kill me. Parent-teacher conference meetings never went well. I could see I broke your heart when the teacher told you I was expelled. I want to thank you for the man that I am. Every time I doubted myself, you told me that I can. I know you will always be my #1 fan. You will always be my provider and best friend.
Oh man, make some noise for Juice real quick. I gotta, man, bruh, I'm calling my mama right now, bruh. Right now. Not now, right now. Hold on, mama, what's good? Man, that was beautiful, yo. Hopefully, I don't know if you've shared this with her, but extending gratitude to the people that have poured into us, whether it's a mom, a friend, somebody, right? Like a caregiver, someone. I think it's really important. And I'm really glad that poetry and hip hop gave you the space to do that, big homie. That means a lot, man. Yo, thank you. And hopefully I will follow your lead and send that same love to my folks today. So thank you for leading by example that way. Make some noise for Juice one more time, yo. Woo. Oh, good. So good. So good.
Yes, sir, Juice.
Yeah, yo, and my man Iceberg is ready to go. If you ready to rock, bro, we ready to welcome you to the stage, man. Y'all make some noise for my man Dion Bergen. Go ahead, bro. What you got for us?
What's going on? I go by the name of Iceberg. This is a poem I wrote called First Generation Greatness. It's just talking about student athletes and maybe like first generation students who are like the first to do it in their family, just making their family proud and all that. All right, I'm gonna get into it. I am a first generation. I remember nights up late with the cousins on that old PlayStation. I walked this lonely road like Green Day once said. If I wasn't balling on the field, I'd be in jail or be dead. But I don't dwell on that. Often I just be doing me, doing whatever I gotta do to get this degree. I'm no straight A student, but my effort is extraordinary. Someone made it out of Kissimmee, that just doesn't seem ordinary. Well, I did that, big iceberg. It's feeling like a cold summer. But if I don't make it to the league, man, that really be a bummer. Well, at least I could say I made it close, but I can't be comfortable with that. I'm only going for the home run whenever I'm up to bat. This is for my student athletes, for my first generations. This is for all the people that heard that they never make it. Be proud of where you're at, because it took a lot to get here. You got this, and I promise you there's nothing to fear. I'm a first generation doing this for my people and myself. I'm striving for success, blessings, and generational wealth.
Yo,
Yeah.
let's go. My man is putting up. Yo, Florida did not come to play today, yo. All my Florida folks, y'all, I see you. I see you. And Dion, aka Iceberg, we love you, bro. We sending that energy right back to you tenfold. Shout out to all the first gens. Yeah, shout out to all the first gens, the first to do it out there. You're not alone. We see you, we honor you, and we create this space because you deserve the right and the platform to speak your mind and speak your truth, which is what everyone did today. So I want to give love to every one of you poets, MCs that step to the mic. Give yourselves some love right now. Blow up the chat. When I say hip, y'all say hop, hip. Cool. So it's been a true honor and pleasure to be your instructor this semester. I know we sort of had a short, quick little 5-6 week window to get it in, but I'm really grateful that we could share this community together and we could grow. And I hope that we do get to share physical space in the not too distant future. Please come check us out in the fall when we host the open mic. I'm gonna be at your games. I'll be the tall one in the stands going crazy. I just know that you have a fan in me, and that will never change. If you need a letter of recommendation, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need someone to lean on, let me be that person. I don't know, y'all kind of strong, so I might need a little help, but just know that we family, bro, and I take that seriously. Because the space and the moments we share mean the world to me. So without further ado, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. It's an older poem I wrote called Note to Self, but hopefully there's something in it you could take away. It's about a time in undergrad when I had a professor tell me I didn't belong in college. And I really had to step back, look within, and remind myself that I actually belong in every space that I set foot in. And I want you to feel the same way too. So without further ado, Note to self. I wrote a letter to myself during my freshman year of college. It was a letter to me in the future. I wrote about how, bruh, you should be a doctor by now. Someone's boss, CEO bound, a profound leader in your field, dog. The first Black something. Then Obama happened. And I had to go back to the drawing board. Now, you haven't lived until you've walked in someone else's dream. Wipe the crust from your own eyes and realize your first rude awakening. In college, your boy slept in one too many mornings, hit the snooze button until nothing was left but a bunch of failed tests and excuses that were useless when I looked at my professor and he told me, you don't belong at this institution. Reconsider, young man. I was 19 the first time I wanted to drop out. I had my home number dialed in my phone, but something told me not to press send. If I could have written a letter to me now, back then, I would have told myself that every morning you rise, you've already defied an odd, even if the best you can do is finish. You've been given an opportunity to skew their data, tell them they were wrong about you. Every morning you rise, you do so with a renewed mind. And yes, sometimes it'll be harder than others. There'll be nights you won't forget, and nights you'll lament. You'll break a heart or two till a part of you feels lost, like you drifted so far from shore, you'll capsize in an ocean of your own tears. You try to drown your sorrows, barter your lungs for gills, because you feel like being submerged in temptation makes the most sense, but let it go. Because you were born to succeed swimmingly. Today, you'll do more than stay afloat. Instead of just keeping your head above water, you'll learn to harbor the dreams of your ancestors, back bent, picking cotton. That pain that shot through your lower lumbar was them knocking, reminding you that you have the right to bend over and leave no stone unturned too many times. You'll question your integrity, your intelligence, even your very presence at this school, but don't let it get to you. Selective hearing will be your most effective tool. Sure, they'll assume you're here to fill a quota. Yeah, they lowered standards just for you. They'll assume your position, point guard, shooting guard. Shoot, you must play ball. But all that ever mattered in life is how you power forward. Don't look back. Yes, there'll be days you'll feel like strange fruit hanging from the rim, a waste of hype, but make no mistake, your goals were more than 10 feet high. Sometimes you have to remind yourself to shoot for the stars because your problems are merely constellations, shimmering images of what made you beautiful, brilliant, a resilient representation of your mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, cousin, whatever village that raised you and gave you life. So turn your tassel without turning your back on the place that made you. Your name is not the only one on that diploma. So go forth and prosper, but you work until your GPA sounds less like a grade point average and more like God's purpose in action. All we have is faith. And I pray you step out daily, unafraid of becoming you, because life's a university, but the intuition is free. So spend your time like money and use it wisely, finding your voice. Sincerely, Dr. Livingston. Peace and love, y'all. Al. So, yeah. So we
That
do
was
this.
tough.
We do this, man. We do this out here, yo. Like I said, it's been a pleasure rocking with y'all from start to finish. And honestly, the finish hasn't happened, yo. We not done. We not done. So if I could ever support you or hold you down in the future, let me do that. And let me be what you need in those moments of need. So yeah, it's been a pleasure, yo. It really has. It really has. So without further ado, we're gonna wrap this thing up, this open mic up, the same way we've wrapped up every one of our classes, reminding ourselves of the power of our stories and the might in our voices. So if you can, wherever you are in the world, just hold a fist up one time and repeat after me. Sharpen your eyes. Tune your
Sharpen your
ears.
eyes. Oh,
In your ears.
So you know what you see.
So you know
so you
what
know
you
what you see.
Understand what you hear.
Understand what you
And what you
hear.
hear.
Minute by minute.
minute by
Minute
minute,
by minute.
Hour by hour.
hour
Hour
by
by
Hour
hour.
by hour.
As we know our story,
Lost
You
As
know
we
our
know our
story.
story,
we know our power.
We know
we
our
know our power.